Stakeholders involved in the conservation of Echuya Central Forest Reserve in the Kigezi sub-region are urging the government and partners to empower community forest management, CFM groups. They believe that strengthening CFMs will lead to better conservation of the forest. Nature Uganda, a local NGO, in collaboration with the National Forestry Authority and supported by Dansk Ornithologisk Forening, the BirdLife International Partner in Denmark, has supported 4 CFMs around Echuya Central Forest Reserve for 19 years under the People Partner with Nature project. However, a Stakeholders Pathways to Change workshop organised by the Centre for Research Uptake in Africa in partnership with IIED, London and Mbarara University of Science and Technology, with funding support from Darwin Initiative, discussed that CFMs deserve more empowerment. National Forestry Authority convened the workshop at Kirigime Guest House. Dr. Medard Twinamatsiko Katonera, a senior lecturer at Mbarara University of Science and Technology and the executive director of the Centre for Research Uptake in Africa, who is a team leader of the Governance Type Assessment Project, emphasized that the CFM concept is valuable and should be managed to fulfill its purpose effectively.
The second part that we looked at were the collaborative forest management committees that were put in place to help in collaborative management so that National Forest Authority can work with local communities to collaboratively manage Echuya forest. So we realized that these CFM or community forest management committees are not empowered. They don't have enough capacity to influence certain activities that should help in improving livelihoods but also conservation outcomes for Echuya. So we agreed that this is very important to build the capacity of CFM committees to enable them have much more power and influence that can help them to work closely with NFA or National Forestry Authority. We also agreed that in this process, it is important to realize that the agreements which were signed are translated into the local language, which is understood by those members of CFM, of different CFM groups. Right now we have 4 CFMs at Echuya Forest Reserve. But these agreements are in English and they need to be translated into Ruchiga, into Rufumbira, into Rutwa, so that people can understand how to implement these agreements. They should know their rights, but they should also know their responsibilities.
Gaj Semayeri, Executive Director of Batwa Development Foundation, noted that many Batwa, key stakeholders in Echuya forest conservation, struggle to join CFMs due to financial barriers.
What has gone wrong is that the money they charge, it is a lot of money. When you find that I myself, to be a member of CFM, I paid a mitwaro ikumi. And when you find that the mutwa, as indigenous person, as custodians of the Echuya, how could the indigenous person pay that money? While they are struggling to look for the survival of their children, like food, looking where to stay, and also not only the Batwa that are failing to join the CFM, there are youth who are supposed to be the members of CFM. The youth are the future, as the generation of tomorrow. So they should also learn the conservation, how they can protect the Echuya. Echuya doesn't belong to one person, it belongs to all people, to all community neighboring Echuya.
Actually, like Nature Uganda, have actually injected a lot of money, like almost 8 billion in Echuya. So far, we have managed to support every CFM group with seed money. And that seed money, now the first group, it have 60 million. That is Mefkapa. The second one is Kanaba. That is Kadeka. It have 45 million. We have Bekara. It have 38 million. We have Mekada. It have 59 million on the account out of 6 million. So now we decided to help them to create some kind of small projects. Those who want to do it. If we want to grow Irish potato, you go and get money from the group. You go and grow your Irish. You bring back the money. You pick the money from the group. You go and grow onion. You sell it. You bring the money of the group back. So most of them have achieved a lot. It is not like the other time when CFM was not formed. At least there is a lot of improvement. But that is out of the forest. But with out of the forest, there are many projects now which are going on, like soil and water conservation, iris growing, tomato growing, piggery, poultry, passion fruits, so many others.
Glorious Namirembe, a forest supervisor from NFA at Echuya, stated they will consider affirmative action to help the Batwa benefit from the CFM arrangement.
Yeah, actually, we had left those powers to the CFM executives, but we didn't know what exactly is on ground. So since we've gotten to know what is on ground, we are going to come hand in hand. We see on how to reduce on that membership fee, and also make affirmative actions for the Batwa community who don't have actual money to join those groups, so that at least each CFM group has a minimum of 4 members of Batwa.
Uganda's forest cover has drastically declined from 4.9 million hectares, 24% of the total land area, in 1990, to an estimated 1.8 million hectares, 9%, in 2015, losing about 122,000 hectares annually. This loss is driven by factors such as agricultural expansion, urban development, firewood and charcoal production, and illegal timber harvesting.